Hi guys, welcome to Married to the Creps. This is episode 3. And how have you guys all been?
Good.
I'm great. I got my ring on today. Which is like the essential piece.
It's a good thing I didn't say it, isn't it?
Well, I had to make sure that you guys knew that I actually have it. And it's not lost. It's not stolen. I wasn't lying. It was in my heart somewhere. I just had to pull it out from the car.
You know, I saw it, yeah?
Yeah.
Guys, if you believe him, drop a comment.
No, I'm sure they believe me. But like,
You know, I saw them on. I was like, okay, it's on today.
it's on today. But you know what? Do you know what? Like, I want.
It had to be.
Pardon?
Don't kill yourself, yeah?
Don't kill myself.
No,
Yeah.
don't take yourself up.
I was gonna say that a lot of married men.
Nah, we don't know them. Let's leave them out of this.
Is that what we're doing? Like,
Yeah,
hey,
just
listen,
leave it.
leave it alone.
Yeah, let's
Should we just not
let's
touch
just
it?
leave them. That's them, you
Oh,
know.
that's them.
Let's not
Hey.
follow them.
You know what? A lot of fine.
On to next topic.
Next. Anyway, so today we're going to talk about social media, how social media has an influence on relationships. Everything about social media, from Instagram to whatever you can think of.
Yeah.
Guys, what do you think? How has social media played a part on your relationship?
It's a good shout, actually. No, it is a good shout because you know what, I wasn't a big social media person. I am now. However, social media wasn't necessarily a big thing for me. But I know that Thea, when I met her, you know, you could see her diary. Not like an actual diary, but you could see she's been here, she's travelled here, she's met so and so. She went to this concert.
What's that on Facebook?
No, this is
Instagram.
This was
Okay.
Instagram.
But I did photography, so I was very much like into just like
you were.
that was my thing. So you would literally see, like Theo saying, like different countries, different different, and I was a bit more of a socialite.
Yeah.
So I
Okay.
think that was the type of person
I think
I
this
was.
is around the time when you couldn't put videos on Instagram. I think Instagram was strictly pictures when I met you.
Yes.
It wasn't a video. You couldn't put videos on Instagram.
No stories or anything.
When I'm new to Instagram, so like when was this? Like in the
So-
last 10 years or what?
No. Because initially when Instagram started, you couldn't put videos. Then when you put videos, it was you could only put. Was it
30
5 seconds? 30 seconds was big back in the day. So remember, it was 5-second videos,
Snapchat
and
did
then
30
then it was
seconds or
10 second. Yeah, Snapchat was in that
Yeah.
weird thing, and then Instagram announced we are now allowing you to put up to 30-second videos. So around that time, so me and you were around each other. So this is 2014. It wasn't really big on IG videos. So you were just a picture person.
Okay.
And I used Snapchat predominantly because there was more videos on there.
Yeah.
You could see people's videos, and I don't think there was. I think
But you didn't post anything.
So why did you prefer Snapchat to?
I think because most of my American friends didn't use anything else but Snapchat.
Okay.
It was just super weird, and a lot of my friends overseas were just everybody used Snapchat, so I couldn't talk to them normally.
So what about your friends here?
The UK.
He could see them. He could just go to their homes.
Yeah, I think that's what it was because
Probably.
UK back then. I think now I think the internet's at its like highest height. Social media at its highest height. That everywhere in the world can tap into social media. But back then, new companies were coming out every day. Like TikTok for me is still new. Like I haven't got one yet.
I don't even know what it's
I
about.
can't do it.
But the
I see it
kids
on YouTube.
All I
Yeah,
see is
I just
people
can't.
dancing. That's it.
Yeah, do you
Kids
know what I mean?
doing
Really
funny
badly
dance.
as
Yeah.
well.
But I've always felt like the Americans have always were quick on when they see something that's cool, the kids touch it. And
But they
then-
have the numbers though. Look
Yeah.
at their population.
I mean,
so it's.
yeah, they have the numbers.
I didn't get it.
yeah.
I don't.
Because literally,
I
I
actually
remember
don't
I went into when I went to Maryland, and then literally everybody was doing Snapchat. Didn't understand the concept. So you're gonna send someone a video, you can, and it's 10-second long. You can see it, and it goes. Because I was like, so can you view it again? It's like no. I was like, so you literally just watch it once, and that's it. Like
Okay.
And I didn't understand that concept.
Still don't.
But now,
Yeah.
of course, it's changed. You can go back. You can like replay. You can have stories.
I think different people, depending on who, like, the type of person you are, you're either Snapchat, you're either Instagram. If you're still in Facebook, like for me, older generation, like they all love Facebook still. So I'm just like, come on.
I think. Do you know what their
Move
favorite
on.
is now?
Oh, what's that?
WhatsApp.
WhatsApp.
They can all make calls on it.
When you get video
Yeah.
clips.
Wow.
Oh, they'll send it to everybody.
Inspirational
Yeah.
videos. Thanks, mum.
Yeah.
God loves you.
God loves
Good
you. Send it to
morning.
50
What is it?
people.
So, I'm sure, like, is it have we established that all parents? Because I know they've probably gone to a course, like
I
an
don't know.
underground
No, they
course.
haven't gone to a course.
See,
all their friends are doing it, so they
Yeah.
must do
Taught
it.
each other.
Fine.
That's it. Not even my mum.
Yeah.
My niece, we taught her, and she's 6.
Okay.
She's sick.
Yeah. So like Nyla knows how to use
Oh
WhatsApp,
my goodness.
Yeah.
and she has.
It's just
grandma
because
goes
like,
for
if
a
you
crash
see,
course.
if you see your parents struggling to like scroll up and down the internet and then just a normal page online.
But
Yeah.
WhatsApp, they get.
WhatsApp.
Yeah.
No, they know how to do
inside
it.
and out.
Totally to send pictures.
And they form family groups.
Yeah.
You be there, they're like, mom added you to the. They're like,
Real.
what? You see, uncle here. He's
Yeah.
like,
Even like
you
that's my dad.
start
My dad
changing your
doesn't-
profile pictures quickly.
Unreal, yeah.
I know. My dad doesn't even text me. He literally he says to me, I didn't see your message. I said, Dad, I sent you a message last week. He was like, I'm not gonna lie, I didn't see it. I said, he only now WhatsApp. That's it.
We actually have
his thing.
in-law,
WhatsApp.
we
The
have in-law
calls,
groups.
and I call,
And then they'll
normally it's WhatsApp
They'll call
calls.
it,
Yeah.
I'd be like,
WhatsApp
I
call.
called you and I didn't get you. Yeah,
Yeah.
because
It's on
I have no connection.
Give me a normal phone call.
I think social media has it does have influence in marriages and relationships.
Yeah, I think so.
It does. It can be very good
Bad
and it can be
influences.
bad.
Yeah,
Like
yeah.
I was on Instagram.
Okay.
Vivian was the one on Instagram, and she's been on it for like years. And I was like, "You're always on Instagram." I wake up and there she goes by on the bed, and she's still. I'm like,
Yeah.
"What's happening? What are you talking to?" She's like, "Oh, it's just some friend. We're talking about sneakers." I'm like, "You guys talk about sneakers all the time on Instagram."
Yeah.
Like
I know what you mean,
we used to
yeah.
like chat about that. I'd be like, "You're not talking to me. You're talking to people on Instagram."
Yeah,
She's
you used to
like,
argue
"Yeah, I've
a
got
lot.
people in the States." Blah blah blah. So early last year, 2019, I was like, "Okay, let me go on this Instagram and see what's happening there." So I think it was 1st January or
Didn't trust
something.
his wife.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, no, I wasn't trying to police though.
Okay.
But yeah, I did come on Instagram. She was like, "Yeah, join and let's see." So yeah.
Guys, do you believe he was trying to police? Comment down below.
Yeah, exactly.
Nah, I just wanted to see. You know, I wanted us
I
to
just
have.
wanted to see.
No, I wanted us to have. I wanted us to have.
Oh wow.
Guys. You know what? I felt it would be good to be on Instagram so that we all have mutual friends and then we all know each other, and that's it.
Okay, fine.
That's my way of policing.
Yeah.
You know what they say, that the enemy of an enemy is a friend. So
Yeah,
you know, it was
exactly.
good to get close to them, and you know.
You guys are enemies. You know?
That's some real.
No, I don't know. Like you were big on it.
Yeah, I was big on Instagram, and then I think it played a part when Theo didn't post anything. Like, 'cause you know, again, what I think's bad about, let's just say Instagram, particularly,
Yeah.
I think it paints a picture of what your lives look like, but potentially
Yeah, of
not
course,
that
that's
way.
with every social
I
media
know, but I feel
platform.
like Instagram, for me anyway, like with Facebook, I didn't really. You know, people do. I'm doing a social media break. Like, I'm
Yeah.
not doing it for anything else, but it was just. Like Instagram, because I felt like you would be looking at people's and you're like, oh, that couple looks really cool. Look, they do that. I'm like, Theo, they've done this. Look, they've posted this thing, and Theo's like, I'm not posting nothing.
Yeah.
And I'm just like, why are you anti it? Like, just post. So
That's the danger,
That's
though.
the danger of
Yeah.
it now. So now
It's-
I feel like where I don't say anything to him, he now posts more things. Like, especially about like our pictures and stuff like that than
Yeah.
I do now.
Ooh.
And I'm just like, oh, okay, when you don't
think I'm-
complain,
yeah, I think it's
ladies
become-
don't post.
Do you know what? I think I've become accustomed to the whole idea that you like it. You like it when I do it. Not in a bad way, but because I know you like it, and then I've now started to like the people do the sweet posts about it.
Someone said,
On
someone called you a sweet boy.
anniversaries and all.
Someone called me a sweet boy. Yeah.
Hey.
I know.
Ooh.
Listen, it is.
Yeah.
But if I said to if I gave her like a gift or a card and I didn't post it, does it but this is the issue now. Like, let's say I think I watched there's an advert on TV where it's like an American guy and he goes, if you went to a game, if you didn't do pre selfies, did you really go? And it's like, that's the thing now. It's like, if you went to a holiday, did you really go on holiday? If you have no evidence on the internet to show everyone,
But you don't need to prove yourself. To
And that's the
anybody.
thing. I think it's
Yeah.
the idea that
People.
you've grown accustomed to feeling like
Yeah.
you do need to prove like, oh, I went to a really nice restaurant. You're sitting there half the time. Just
Yeah,
posting,
Yeah,
posting
exactly.
the picture
Instead of
the food
talking
enjoying it. Yeah.
if you're having a meal with family,
Yeah.
you have to have a meal, have a chat with your family, connect, and then you see people. What I do? Oh my god!
That laugh was
No,
I've seen it.
No, but you
Because we was like, you know what, we're gonna have time out of our phones when we're
Okay.
eating, no time out with the girls,
Yeah.
no phone.
Yeah.
yeah.
How long did it last for?
Okay.
Oh,
Vivian, but that goes both ways. There's
Yeah,
not
no,
only
I wasn't
me.
blaming you. Did I say it was you?
Well, you're sounding like that.
Get it straight.
No.
I said we had a rule and it didn't go anywhere. It didn't fly.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but
Remember
yeah.
You guys
But
have to get
how
asked to do the
self-defense,
rule.
he's
Yeah.
But how
Because
is,
he does it the most.
with you guys in this rule, like,
Yeah.
because like, how do, when do you believe it really works? And like, what's the reason for the rule? Because for example, like now, people, go ahead.
I think the reason why we had the rule was that I work 12-hour shifts, yeah?
Yeah.
So I leave in the morning, I come home by 8. And by the time I come home, Vivian is probably getting the kids ready for bed. So
No,
we
you get home for about 9.
yeah.
Okay.
Night times have changed a bit. Yeah, like 9:30.
Yeah.
So by the time I get home, Vivian is putting the kids to bed, and we're like, okay, when you get home, we put our phones aside, and that's it. That's the time to spend together. If the kids are still up, we use that time. We tried it a few times, but then something comes up, and then
I just think it's really important.
Isn't it?
Shoe
Is, yeah.
releases came
Same
up.
Okay, fine, yeah.
Shoe releases came up.
Yeah,
Not
exactly.
something.
But guys,
Yeah,
isn't
shoe
it-
releases.
but guys,
came
isn't it a
up.
problem though? The shoe release thing.
It's a big
like
problem.
for me, it's a problem.
It's a problem.
But like, isn't there a way that we can do shoe releases without social
I
media?
don't know.
No, but some of them are on raffles, you know, and some of the raffles are.
They're all shoe. They're all. I mean, I don't know if I can get a shoe without using.
You can't.
I remember we had an argument one time where I was driving.
Yeah.
This is so funny.
What? Okay.
We were coming from Liverpool.
Yeah.
I was driving, and then one of the raffles came up.
What?
Vivian, do you remember
Oh
this?
yeah, what was it for again?
It was for. Was it what the force? It was something. It was a trainer.
Okay.
And then the raffle came out. I was like, Vivian, here's my phone. Come on. And I was driving. And I was like,
This guy.
and she missed the post.
Upset,
Oh.
yeah, that I missed it because he was shouting. And I'm like, my brain freezes when people start.
Yeah, I'm with you.
And
I'm
it's
saying.
all these shoes.
Yeah.
Then I was thinking, this man's crazy.
Yeah,
And she-
yeah.
Shout.
Yeah.
My brain froze.
Yeah,
my
yeah.
fingers refused to move.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh, it's gone.
But the good thing is, they did it
came up
again.
again.
It came up again.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And then
okay.
she did.
Ah.
Yeah, so you see this.
And then he didn't say thank you after that. There was silence after that.
No, I felt bad after.
Of
So
course you did.
I didn't
You
know how
treated
to
me
say.
like trash.
I didn't know how
You
to.
treated me like trash
Yeah,
because
I
of
was-
shoes.
I
I
was
know how
quite-
that feels.
yeah.
Yeah, because it's hard
All
to
the time.
apologize when you know you're wrong.
Yeah.
You know you're wrong, and it's like, you know what?
You know that Vim. You let
Yeah,
Vim.
there's
You
no
want Vim to take over,
Guys, when there's no
but
Vim,
Vim can't.
yeah, the Vim
Goes to
can't
show
even
you
clean
like
it up.
shoes more than your wife.
No,
No,
no, never.
Yes,
Oh.
because you get upset over
Oh.
shoes. Yeah.
Okay.
Viv, you have been upset over shoes before.
I don't really do much raffles.
No, not
I-
raffle,
what?
but trying to help you on sneakers or something.
And you like missed the shoe.
How is this the same?
Yeah, it's still the same. It's,
No,
it's sneakers now and
entering
out.
a raffle.
Guys,
you
comment
entering a
below
raffle.
if you have the same issues with your
Jeez.
partner.
Because
You
I know
entering a
what's
raffle
happening.
entering
You
on
had-
sneakers app is totally different.
Do you know
Alright,
what?
anyway.
Yeah, do you know
How
what?
many times do you enter a sneakers app for me? Try it.
But do you know what it is?
You
Can I?
don't.
Can I?
Yeah,
have
when
to
I
admit-
put the laptop, the iPad, and
Oh,
everything
wow,
up.
that's dedication
Do you know what
right
I
there.
do?
Yeah.
Cameras in the
See,
house.
how many fingers do I have?
Yeah.
The iPad, my
I'm
phone,
with you, bro.
laptop.
I'm with you, brother. Because it
Well,
is
You're
hard.
both selfish anyway. We knew this from start.
No.
Anyway.
Anyway, but
Social media.
obviously, what we've already established that social media.
There's a problem.
No, but it has its good sides.
Go on,
Like
what's the good
Vivian
sides?
and I,
Yeah.
we've been able to connect as well at the same time, like
Yeah.
with Instagram. So me coming on Instagram, I've sort of understood her world
More,
on Instagram.
yeah.
You get me?
Yeah.
So it's helped me connect with some of her friends on Instagram.
Yeah.
We've had you guys.
Yeah,
It
yeah,
was
yeah.
me coming on Instagram, us going for that barbecue, and then
Yeah.
we met. So it's giving us common friends
I
who
agree.
we can all relate with. So that's the good bit about it.
Yeah.
We go out, we take pictures together for our Instagram feed.
That's true.
So
Yeah,
that's
that's
something
pictures.
that's helped us connect as well.
That's true.
Take pictures with our kids
Yeah,
in
yeah,
the same
yeah,
shoes,
yeah.
and that's something we enjoy doing. So that's the good bit about it, but it does affect us in trying to get quality time as
You know
well
what?
at
One thing
home.
that bugs the hell out of me.
What's that?
When I need to be photographer,
Yeah.
so I'm supposed to know this.
Okay, fine. Yeah.
This one asks me to take pictures.
Yeah,
Okay.
So,
yeah.
so who's the
Again,
photographer?
he
Who's
will
the
get
photographer
upset.
out of you two?
Me, of course, Mr.
Okay.
No. Viv, I take pictures of you as well. Come on. Give me some credit.
You gotta give him some.
See,
Guys, I
go
think
on our
everyone needs to
page,
go
you will
on
see.
Instagram.
All right, guys.
Yeah.
You know the IG handles. Go on the pages right now. You're gonna see
Right.
all the pictures.
Go
Verify.
on Instagram.
Yeah, you will see
check
the.
both feeds.
Yeah.
You can put them.
Yeah.
If you have two phones, scroll up, use your fingers, scroll up, and see.
Funny enough, like I do. Both of you guys have really good pictures, so it's credit to both of you. Honestly, like you have.
Yeah, like I was saying, let me finish my point.
Okay, go ahead. Finish your point.
So I'm taking pictures of him.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
He's like, get the full shot in, blah blah blah. I take it. Oh, it's crap. You need to stand over there. Put its portrait on. Oh, you didn't take the right angle. Oh, you need to bend down. You need to do this.
Yeah.
You need to stand there.
Because I do that for her. You should see me on the floor taking the picture of her cakes. I'm like, come on, just.
Out of the both of us, who's the worst?
I criticize a lot,
There
though.
you
I'll
go.
be honest. Like, I'm
I like that
hard.
you're honest.
Okay.
I like that you're honest because I'm a
I'll be like,
professional photographer.
Okay, yeah. But what do you look for in a shoot? What makes you think this is a shot? What is it about the
Look,
shot?
his eyes.
Oh, I don't know.
Yeah, like what? Like what is it about the shot?
I love
that makes
portrait mode, yeah.
Okay, cool.
So I like the pictures to stand out and then the background blur.
Yeah.
So sometimes portrait mode,
Field.
you know, when you're using the portrait mode, sometimes it messes up if the sun, like the weather is not that
Of
good,
course,
the sunlight, and so you think you have it. It'll tell you move closer, move back.
Yeah.
On an iPhone,
Yeah,
that's what it does.
exactly.
So
Bend down.
yeah, that's the struggle.
I do the hokey pokey and you turn around.
No, but I mean, I credit you guys because again, you guys as a couple, I see your shots and it's like they're immaculate to me and Thea because we don't have
I don't
much.
have hardly anything.
Yeah, we don't.
Like the least amount. I don't have a lot. You started.
I started, but I'm kind of struggling.
But these guys, I think
struggled.
to the point like when I met you, I didn't even actually know who you were
Yeah, I'm like
because
Theo.
she literally introduced herself. I was like, "Oh, this is my." I was like, "Oh, it's you."
I
So
actually
didn't
exposed her on
actually-
Instagram because she
Yeah.
didn't used to show her face.
We had this conversation.
And then when I came,
Yeah.
I was like, okay, nah, enough. Then
Which was
I put it up. Somebody was like, oh, do you like my shoes? Do you like my shoes?
He was like,
Is that you?
famous. You like, yeah, it's me.
It's me, yeah.
yeah.
He exposed me.
Yeah, so I was like Theo, like I was just on there for shoes. So I wasn't really bothered about like showing my face or anything like that.
But I think you've
Yeah, it is what
accepted
it
it
is
now,
now.
isn't
I mean
it?
now,
Yeah.
now there's a perfect balance now that you could hide your face. Well, now my face is a little bit more out there now. I mean, with you got the wedding pictures. I think it's everything to do with you. I'm out there.
Do you guys put special occasions up? Like, do you feel there's that pressure to put like special occasions up on Instagram, like
like birthdays
and you know?
I think that's the pressure. I think if I'm among the line.
Pressure, yeah?
Because in my head, like I think it's such a done thing to do that then people question, you know, why haven't you done it? I think when we were on our honeymoon and someone was like, hey, Theo, you haven't posted yet. And he was just like,
Is that their business?
Like, it's my anniversary. Do you know what I mean? So it's I think it's a bit of a set pressure. But I think I was better this year.
Well, why do you say you were better this year?
Because normally, I won't lie, I'm the person that will be like, where's the post? Where's my appreciation post?
Why do you feel that you need to have
Do you know?
it?
And the thing is, I think it's just I like it. I think it's just like I said to Theo the other day
That's
when he
just
gave me
who
my
she
birthday
is.
card. I was just like, I really look forward to your cards because you're a bit of a wordsmith. So when he does, but in person, I'm waiting for it. No. But I like his words. So just like when he puts it up, I'm just like, oh, especially because it's not his character. So when he does do it, I'm like, oh, babe. But now I can't make a
Sure, it's
scene.
not by force.
No. Now this.
Yeah, no, you've been good this year. I can't.
Thank you. I've just been like, if he puts it, if he doesn't, it's fine. I'm still married.
I agree. But I do know that.
With your ring on, yeah?
Move my ring on and his.
Yeah, I'll make sure now. I'll make sure, guys. I promise.
Guys, tell us what you think. Do you think it's important to have
Yes.
special occasions put up on social media for your partner and all that? Drop it in the comments below.
But you know, and I love that because you know what, you see it all the time. Like anybody who's pregnant, who has a baby, who's bought a house, who's bought a new car, gone on holiday, they have to pull it up.
But you know, another
But
thing
then is
to add
that-
to it.
go on,
So
go
sorry
on,
to
go on.
interrupt. I also think because I feel like in this day and age we're so disconnected with each other, like unless someone's put it on social media that they're pregnant, it's like it almost reminded me, oh my god, I haven't actually spoken to you or seen you properly to even know that you're having a child or that you're getting married or certain things. I think it reminded me nowadays I need to, like I said to Theo, this year my intention is with all my friends to be like more relatable. Like instead of texting you on your birthday, I'm going to phone you or like arrange to meet up with you as opposed to being so like, here's a post, Like that's it. So that's my.
But then my question is now like, because we have to post everything, we have to read everything. Can we be into shoes? Can we be into shoes without social media? Is that
Good
possible?
question.
Is that possible? Can I be into shoes without having any social media?
Yeah.
I think you can,
Yeah.
In
but to be honest, I'm gonna hit it straight. To be honest, if you want to cop, it will be difficult.
Yeah.
Fine.
I agree.
Because most opportunities to cop now are on social media, and sneakers is all, it's difficult. So if you want to cop trainers, unless you're ready to buy from resale and you have that money, then you forget about social media, because it's now easier to cop on social media than.
Because we had a friend who was very, very much into like Jordans and all that stuff. Yeah. He was so into it. Like had a family, did his own thing, and then he was saying to us like, "I'm out of the loop. Like I don't even know where to go. I don't know how to."
Yeah,
and we were like,
he used to go to JD Sports.
Yeah,
and wait
because
outside.
everything's raffled now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So therefore, you have to somewhat have.
I agree, but I think it's also the taste. I mean, we all. I think we've all developed to mini hype beasts in the sense that we now go for specific shoes. Whereas back in the day, you could like, if nobody liked basketball, nobody was really wearing Jordans. Like only the basketball guys wore Jordans, or the skaters out there who wore Jordan 1s. I did see you guys, so don't worry, don't shoot me down. I know you guys love Jordans as well, but it was like those guys love Jordans, and the British guys, we liked the TNs, and do you know what I'm saying? We liked the Air Maxes. Yeah. Then you had the new wave guys comes in, the swaggy ones, and you like the Air Force ones.
Yes.
There was a time when the old guys, then the young guys came in when Fabulous came out, and he had the do-rag. The olden days. I can't believe that's back in the days.
Olden days.
Remember when Fabulous had that song with Jagged Edge? And like he had the Air Force. Around that time, everybody had the white and white. What? But there was a sector of people that like shoes, but we weren't shoe guys. But unfortunately now, I mean, you go into shop and they'll laugh at you if you ask for anything related to hype. Yeah. They'll look at you and be like, "Are you serious?"
Serious, yeah. Like, and it's interesting how social media, Instagram for that matter, has shaped everyone's taste for sneakers. Okay. It has. It's not everyone, but it has shaped majority of people who go for sneakers. Their taste.
Can I ask you a question? It's funny you say that.
What I mean by
I'll show you. What? When's the last time you guys bought Dunks?
I've never owned a Dunk.
Okay,
which one was that? The Christmas one? Yeah.
Okay, fine. Will you be buying any Dunks in 2020?
Well, I'm looking at one. But you said you were going to go for the other one. You were going to go for the Travis.
Oh yeah, no, I've changed my mind.
What?
Yeah, I have.
Okay.
Yeah, I have.
Okay.
You heard it here first, guys.
Yeah, if you don't see him,
I don't want to be that brave and say I'm not, because if you see me on the street, I don't want to be that guy.
So
Go on. Sorry.
You were making a point.
Make a point. Yeah.
No, because I think my point was shown in a sense saying that, right now, like I can't remember the last time I bought Dunks. I think I bought Dunks I'm talking early 2000s. So now, coming up, the wave has shifted 2019, 20. Dunks are becoming a thing. Like I was looking at Dunks today. Not to say I was going to cop them, but I'm actually looking at the details and stuff. And I'm like, wait, like this time last year, I went looking at Dunks. I was looking
because there were no Dunks coming out.
Even just today, somebody sent me a Dunk.
Fair, that's true.
There's no Dunk. Sorry.
No,
there's no Dunks in the loop.
Yeah.
So you weren't looking for it. Your mind's not on it to look for it.
Fine.
But because you know that something's coming up, you're gonna look for it.
Well, I mean, like there's a store. I'm not gonna shout out the store's name, but it starts with an F. So you guys figure it out. But it has. They tend to have Dunks. They tend to be like a Dunk store. So they've always kind of had Dunks. But now I'm like back on them. I'm like, hey, you guys are here. I want to get some shoes. But again, you're right.
Yeah, like social media does play that
huge part.
It has. Like just today, someone sent me a story about a Dunks that's coming out. Not the Travis, but it's through social media. That person just sent it to me. I wouldn't have known about that Dunks coming out. Yeah. You get me? So it does. It has a big influence now.
I feel that we tend to like look for shoes, knowing that there's a release coming that you may want. So, like for example, like the Dunks. Not a lot of people liked them. Not a lot of people were into them prior to the Travis. Travis is coming out, so now the whole world wants them.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? So I think it's because of that people get into certain silhouettes and
But it's social media that's pushing that though, to make it get to people.
I think it is.
I do too.
Not a lot of
Majority
people
of
go and
people.
follow, like, go on the internet, look for drop dates and all that.
Yeah.
But they look at pictures that are coming up on social media, people's feed,
Facts.
and that's how they get to know about the trainer that's coming out.
Facts. I
Do you
agree.
get it?
But then
I
again,
look at
but then
sneaker
Vince, you got
files and
yeah,
the drop dates. And
Yeah.
But you got Deodoras, and do you still keep an eye on the Deodora circuit or that was happening on?
Yeah, I
Okay.
do. I look at various brands as well, other
Okay,
than
yeah.
all the hype stuff that's
Yeah.
coming out.
Right.
And I just tend to, like I've said, I always go back on the older shoes.
Yeah.
So I'm always searching for older shoes.
Fine.
So
But like, is that with social media influence? Is that without?
no, that's just my personal list.
That's the OG.
need to look
Yeah,
for.
there you
it's
go.
true.
Viv the OG.
Which I'm trying to be on your level this year.
yeah.
Like, I'm literally trying to move.
Oh, bro.
I know. I'm trying to like move to her side. I know.
Bro, we're not. Let's
I just don't want to be hype. See, I want to be the guy who's not
Next
considered as hype anymore.
Oh my
Like,
God.
I want to be the non-hype guy.
Okay, let's start off your list for this year. Yeah.
Okay, go
let's
on.
make a list. For you.
Let's not.
No, let's do it because
Yeah. All right. Let's do it. I mean,
let's say you don't get the Travis stuff.
okay. Let's say I don't get him.
Yeah.
Yeah. Let's say I
Why are
don't
you
get him.
replacing it with?
Why don't you get Air Max 90s? You don't have do you have 90s in your collection?
Do you know what? I
Get
don't
the
have 90s
recrafted.
anymore. I
Okay.
don't- I don't
That's
have
somewhere
90s.
to start.
Do you know what it is? But I'm not really a 90s guy.
That's not what you said the last time.
So
No, I am a 90s guy. So I am a 90s guy, but I'm not a 90s guy now. And the reason why I say it is because
because you're hype now. Because
It's
you're
not-
hype
Hype
now.
beast,
No,
hype
but
beast.
Do you know what it is? I'm listening to his struggle. It's so real.
No, 'cause you know what? You have to really think about the shape and the shoe. And right now, like I'm looking at the shape. I used to rock 90s hard, but it's the shape now. So I'm looking at the shape and I'm like, can I still wear it and still feel
Yeah.
like me?
Yeah.
So your style has changed.
Your style,
style's
so your style has
definitely
changed
changed.
towards hype a bit more.
No, well, do you know what? I would say that they've
Bro,
changed
just
towards.
admit,
it.
man.
Nah, man, I'm a Jordan 1 guy.
But the Jordan 1s are now more hyped. Have you seen any
How do you feel
Jordan?
about that actually?
How do I feel about?
Jordan ones that are, say last year, they released quite a lot.
Do you know what?
In
I
previous
loved
years,
it.
they don't-
I
they
loved it.
didn't.
And, do you know,
And I think this
I'll
year they're
tell
doing
you
the
why.
same.
A lot of people are crazy, like, oh, I hate the fact. I'm like, but you know what it is? Like for me, I love the fact I can go on a shop right now,
Yeah.
see a Jordan 1 that nobody likes, and I guarantee you, I hold it. 3-4 years, 5 years, they'll be like, oh, I should have got those shoes, and blah, blah, blah. And it's the sneaker game all over.
Yeah.
But for me, it's like, I love the shoe. Like, I love the gym reds. I've got the gym
Oh,
reds.
yes.
I love the
It's
gym
actually
reds.
one of my favorites for last
Do you know
year.
what I mean? I actually love the
Yeah.
the bloodlines. I like those. However, I didn't get them, but I still want them. So UK11 guys,
I think it's still on the app.
it's
Sneakers.
still on the apps.
Really?
It's still
It's
there.
still on the sneakers app. I saw a
100%.
9
So I'm
still
gonna be
there.
picking them up.
Huh?
Oh,
I'm gonna be picking them up when they go on sale for sure.
Finances.
sale. No, sale.
Sale.
Vivian.
The sale rack. You'll see me. I think any Jordan
Financial discipline, man.
one. Tell me about it, guys.
Ah,
But no,
Anyway.
Jordan ones, I like it. However, I do know that the hype beasts don't like it. They don't like the idea that it's always coming out. It should be exclusive. And really and truly, we should take it back to the 90s where it came out. And if you got it, you got it. If you
Oh,
didn't get it, you didn't.
Okay, so
Fair point.
Yeah.
we're gonna go to the our favorite segment, if I should say.
Yeah, go for it.
So what sneaker are we talking about today? And are we getting it? Are we twinning? Are we riding solo?
This is just the Air Max 1.
City Park.
City Park.
Okay, yeah.
Yes.
So there are two though. They've got the
Amsterdam,
Amsterdam and
London.
then the London. Theo, you gonna go first?
When are they out, by the way? Just so we know. Do we know?
I think it's
100%
probably
sure. Maybe February.
February or March.
Sometime
I'm not
February.
sure,
I think
but
it's
See, for
February.
me, it's down to when it comes out. So, but I would love to have those on my feet.
Which ones?
The both.
both.
Both,
Okay.
but London is I prefer the London. It's got that
Yeah.
grey kind of. Do you know what I mean? I like the grey combinations because it's just. But I love both. I love Jordan. I love Air Max ones as well.
Okay.
Even though you like them as well,
That's
but
fine.
I love them as well. So I would take both. So definitely for me, it's a cop.
Okay. Thea?
what happens if you split like you want one but not the
Yeah, I
other?
think
Yeah,
it's
that's
fine.
cool.
Yeah,
That's still
yeah.
fine.
Yeah.
So
No.
I
Financial response.
financial responsibility.
Especially when one's getting two.
Funny enough, want Amsterdam.
Amsterdam.
I'm not really, but really.
You're such a sellout.
I know. Please
Come
don't kill me.
on.
I'm really, really sorry.
I'm just joking.
Sometimes the London pairs are
I
not
didn't.
that
They're
Everyone,
great. Yeah.
everyone on social media,
No.
everyone was like London. I'm just like, oh, I just don't really
because it's always blues, greys.
The thing is,
yeah.
however,
It's always raining here.
Which
Yeah.
Great.
Air Max ones? I'm not Air Max ones. Air Max 90s. The same kind of like color. I forgot what ones it is.
Oh, you're talking about the basement MS90.
The same like
When they came
similar.
out of Manchester,
Right.
London.
Oh, okay.
Do you know what I mean? But this one, I just prefer.
The Amsterdam one.
For Amsterdam,
Okay.
so I'll get Amsterdam.
So you're twinning on the Amsterdam. If
I'm twin on the Amsterdam, but I'll be riding solo on the London.
London.
Happy with the
Okay.
city, man. Happy
Yeah.
with the city.
Viv?
You guys?
I'm definitely getting both of them.
Okay. Wow. So it means we're going to spend about how much that? We're looking
do
at
the maths.
400.
Ooh.
No,
More than that.
if it's going to be like 120, you're looking at 360 for 3 pairs. I'm
But
going to
that's
go
not
for
the-
just one.
Which one?
I'm going for the London one. I love the London one.
Why not Amsterdam?
I'm not
So
a
when
big
I get
fan
mine,
of brown.
don't hate. Yeah, 'cause
If it's size 8.5, I just take the insoles out and wear.
Never.
Yeah.
Because I'm 9. You always go for
Oh,
8.5.
true.
So I just take the insole out.
I think it's so
Or
not
I'll put the
fair.
shoe tree in, expand the front a
Expand
bit.
the front.
And then I can't use it.
Yeah, then it's mine. I'm joking anyway. I'm gonna go for the London, so we'll twin on the
So
London
we're
and
both twinning.
Yeah.
wow,
Nice.
that's nice.
That's
First, isn't it?
I know.
Yeah,
like it.
good.
And I want to shout out a couple that twin amazing. You know what? I was going to shout them out and I forgot their names, but they're not in England. They're in France. They're a really sick couple. So when I get them next episode, I'm gonna find out who.
Yeah.
they
I think I
are.
know who you're talking about.
You're gonna pardon?
They're Amsterdam.
Amsterdam,
Beautiful couple.
beautiful couple, right?
Yeah.
When I get their
are
handle, I have
those?
to shout them out. They're
Yeah.
just
I
Beautiful
can't remember,
couple.
Yeah.
I talked to
One of
the
them.
guy.
Okay.
yeah, because they twin.
See?
Their twinning game
yeah.
is
See
amazing.
that's
really
that's
nice
why I
people.
joined Instagram because she talks to everybody all over.
Yeah, I know. She's connected.
Yeah.
But again, hopefully 2020, the twinning game really kicks off. Especially if, now they know what we want to twin on. Need to keep an eye on
Yeah.
those. So, there you
Anyway, we have to say a big thank you to Lunchpods
Yeah.
Thank
for
you,
having
guys.
us in this lovely
Yeah.
studio.
go. Done it again.
Yep.
Let's keep going.
Again.
Yeah,
So
So.
yeah. So I'm Helmut
I'm Viv.
I'm Thea.
And I'm Theo, UK 11.
and we are
Married
married to
to
the
the
Creps. Yeah. Yeah.
Brilliant.